there's a movie I was really excited for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, super excited for. If I had to do, like, if we had to do an episode where we looked forward to the year coming, this would have definitely made my list for most anticipated movies. If we did an episode like that. I'm not saying we do.
We did.
No, Ethan, I'm not saying we did. Or we do.
No, but we literally did. Did you
I'm
not?
just
Was
saying,
this not
like,
on yours?
I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest. I'm just saying, if we did an episode like that, this would have been on the list.
Right. But we did do an episode like that.
Ethan,
Was it on
Ethan,
the list?
Ethan, you're focusing on like a speck when you get the whole beach. So
what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Move forward. So I saw the latest film from Justin Kurzel, who did Macbeth, which is a beautiful looking movie that I have not seen, but the fucking trailer, dude, so gorgeous. And he also did Assassin's Creed. So
Beautiful looking movie.
It's not the worst looking.
So he's at a 50-50.
Yeah, well, he also did Snowtown Murders, which is actually supposed to be amazing, which I've heard might be his best movie.
Just real quick, David. You mentioned Assassin's Creed, and I remembered how much, because you also talked about The Last of Us. I just really like fucking playing video games with the boys, you know? I just like, gripping it and ripping it, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, dude?
And his latest film was...
Did you like that bit I just did?
That was great. I love that bit. That was a really good bit.
I just wanted to crack this open anyway.
Is that Lucas's
I just did it organically.
Diet Coke?
Huh?
Are you drinking Lucas's
No, this is an
Diet Coke?
Hey, is that a Diet Coke? No, this is an energizing pineapple, orange, and mango.
Energizing?
You don't need the...
Are you drinking an energy drink?
Yeah.
I think we found the...
Dude, fucking Gamer Guild, dude. Mountain Dew Kickstart, baby.
Dude, it was so good, though. I saw his latest film, The True History of the Kelly Gang, starring, one of my, favorite actors working today, in George McKay. Just the fucking best. The absolute best. There is no person working today with the name George McKay better than this George McKay.
Wow, that's such a niche... What if there was?
God, that'd be so sad, but it's definitely not. It's also got, a very impressive list of actors here. We got Charlie Hunnam, Thomasin McKenzie, S.E. Davis, Russell Crowe, Nicholas Hoult, this guy named Earl Cave. Just what a name, okay? You probably don't know him, but what a guy. And this is telling, obviously, the not true history of the Australian bushranger.
That's from
Ned
Cloud
Kelly.
Atlas, right?
Yeah. Who was a leader
Fuck
of
you
a gang.
for not giving me any credit for that solid pull of the true from Cloud Atlas.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen Cloud Atlas. I don't know what it is.
Ah.
I mean, I know what the movie is.
Speak the true.
So this movie is a weird movie. And it's it falls into that category of film where I probably wouldn't recommend this to many people because it seems so artsy and narratively unfocused for a type of film that should be very easly being able to find its focus, you know? A movie called The True History of the Kelly Gang, you obviously you're gonna follow the foundation and origins of the Kelly Gang, which it does, but it does it in such a strange way. The first 30 minutes of this movie is following around child Ned Kelly. Not even no, you don't get George McKay who is playing the lead role of Ned Kelly. You don't get him until 30 minutes into the movie, after two big jumps in time happen. And it's kind of odd. Russell Crowe, I don't even know what he's doing. Russell Crowe's just in here it looks like he put a lot of weight on for this role. And he's acting and he's doing something, and it's just strange. Nicholas Hoult, behind George McKay, because George McKay, in his 1917 role, was so restrained, you know? It was such a quiet, controlled character who just kept everything kind of bottled in. In here, he is full-blown George McKay. If you want to see George McKay's acting just, on a pedestal, this is it. He's doing stuff here. If this wasn't such a small movie, I wouldn't be surprised if he got a nomination. Mm-hmm. But then again, I also don't know what movies are even going to be released this year that he'll be competing against. But Nicholas Hoult in this movie is fascinating. Like he kind of steals the scenes that he's in. Like there's a conversation between him and George McKay where he is sitting nude on one of those like fancier old timey sofas in like almost like mesh calf high like socks almost, I guess. They're not socks, but like I forget what they'd actually be called. And he's just sitting there cross-legged, and it's such a strange scene, but he's just like, it just works so well. There's also a scene with him and a baby where it is terrifying. It's fucking freaky. I like the movie. It's also gorgeous. Like it looks very nice, but it is just narratively not really there. Like it seems very dreamlike in a way where it just doesn't have enough focus.
That's interesting. I would like that sounds more up my alley as a description than a rebuttal against it.
Well, it's so weird because I feel like the type of movie that this is being like shown as, where it's like this is a movie about a real life like gang and like the forming of a gang. It's like I feel like that's so different than like this like artsy dreamlike aesthetic where it's like almost like mist. You know, I don't know. I think you would actually really like it. And also, you know, George McKay's fucking great, so watch it. Hey, Ethan, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I got a few options in front of me.
Yeah, so, okay, looking at this, you got a box that will give you more of the weekly mini episodes. That's a pretty good pick.
But then over here, I got clips from the monthly show.
Ah, rats. Maybe if you just hit the circle in the middle and you subscribe and then you get both of them forever, for free. Cool.